90.5 WASU FM Boone. Celebrating 40 years of proudly serving as App State's college radio station. This is The App. WASUradio.com.
An iHeart radio station.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Oh, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Do you drink this every day?
Every morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, apartment. Good morning, doorway. Good morning, wall. Morning, ceiling. Good morning, floor. Ready to start the day.
You're listening to the Morning App on 90.5 WASU.
Good morning. This is the Morning App. Ooh. Happy Wednesday, everyone. It is going to be a good day today.
I think so too. Even though it's kind of rainy and gloomy outside.
Yeah.
But
Ooh. Microphones, okay. Ooh, there we go. Sorry, had to clear my throat.
no, that's all right. That's all right. I feel like my chair is really high today.
Mine's
or is
very
it
low.
maybe you're? Oh, whoa!
Oh, you got it?
Sorry, I just slid down. Yeah. I just got really excited.
You good, Lexi? You came in like a second before.
Yeah. Yeah.
Huh?
I'm fine.
Okay, just checking.
I came in super late.
What happened with you this morning?
Nothing. I just didn't want to get out of bed.
Oh, okay. Understandable.
It's one of those days.
I totally understand that.
Yeah, I kept pressing snooze, and then I was like, wow, I should actually make my lunch and get up.
Right.
So I did.
Yeah.
Word.
But
totally feel
yeah, I hit like 4 red lights on the way here, so that's also part of it. But
Ooh.
I can't blame that. Wholly,
Man.
So,
Crap happens. It's okay.
There was like
Yeah.
a tweet I saw yesterday, and it was like somebody kind of like mocking their response to their boss when they ask like while they're late, and they're like, "Sorry, I'm late. I was in traffic that I've known was gonna be here for the 5 years that I've lived here," or something like that.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
That
which
was
is so
funny.
accurate. Like every time I'm late, I like know there's gonna be traffic or whatever, but I'm always like, "Oh,
It's just
it
like-
was the traffic."
Yeah, like,
Yeah. It's the
Plus,
best
it was my turn to be late because both of you guys.
Exactly.
Yeah, but like we've been like a couple minutes
Yeah.
late. You
I've
can't,
been like 30 minutes.
like, versus like, oh no, you just came like maybe 30 seconds late. It's fine.
Yeah.
We were just both kind of like panicking for a second. We're like,
If Lexi's not here yet.
board hopping?
Yeah.
Like, who's gonna run the
And
board?
then I was like, guess I gotta run the board. And then I was like, this should be interesting.
Yeah.
It's kind of scary, but
Yeah.
it's all good. It's
It's
all
just like
good.
a lot of things you have to
Like I know how to
for-
do it, but I just always get like nervous and like feel like I
Right.
press the wrong buttons and stuff.
Right.
Oh, I definitely do.
Like, I can do my specialty show, but that's a lot easier than.
Yeah, this is like 3 mics, sometimes 4 mics. And
Right.
You've got your aux cord and the computer that you have to play all the stuff from.
Right. Like, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's all good.
Too much.
Too.
honestly.
I like it.
That's
It's
too
fun.
much, dude.
Now I can put it on my resume that I can board up, so.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's a very good
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
That's a.
I was gonna say,
definite
honestly, can I
step.
like watch what you do today, like between breaks and stuff? I just want to like see like,
Mm-hmm.
all the stuff you're doing. Okay. Because I honestly
We're
get
just gonna
like
be
super
staring at
nervous.
you.
So
Yeah, that's.
just kind of
that's
thought
fine.
about
You
it
can
today. I was
watch me
like,
screw
in
up.
like emergency situations, like me and Kiera should not be super nervous about this anymore, just in case.
Yeah.
An emergency situation.
In emergency situations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh. Oh, my back. Okay. Stretched out. Okay.
There's a
Well, I just
weird
talked into
noise.
it. My bad.
That's okay. So,
Very echoey.
tonight, you know what I actually found? This is pretty cool. What's something that's going on tonight on campus? It's put on by Apps, and it's like a little panel, and it's how to deal with a problematic family over Thanksgiving.
Oh.
And I actually think I'm like, yeah, it's tonight. I just think that's really, really like a good idea. I was just thinking about like what's going on tonight, and I don't know. I think that's really smart because there's a lot of people, you know, that kind of dread going home for Thanksgiving sometimes
Yeah.
because either they just don't get along with their family or like their views are very, very different, and sometimes it can be hard to put up with an extended family over Thanksgiving break. So I think that's a really cool event.
I think that's really
going
cool.
on tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's going to be
Yeah,
an
I
interesting
agree.
discussion. And they've never done that before. as far as I know. So I think that's a really good idea.
Yeah.
One of the councils of apps is putting it on, so I'm not sure what time it is or anything like that, but I think that's a really I just
Something
think
to
that's
look
a
up.
cool yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's something to check out for sure.
Who's like on the panel? Do you know?
I don't know. That's a good question. It's probably
Are they professors?
I don't think so.
Or is it more like
I think some of them are from like the wellness and prevention services.
that's what I figured. The counseling center maybe?
Yeah. That's probably it more so.
Yeah.
I can look up Thanksgiving family apps.
And it's free, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is free.
Cool.
But yeah, so I seriously think that if you don't have anything to do on a Wednesday night. Okay, here it is. It's today at 6. Apps and sustained dialogue. So it's a sustained dialogue thing. It's an informed discussion. So I don't know if it's so much like a panel. I think people are just going to be able to sit down and kind of talk about it.
Yeah.
That's so awesome, though.
Yeah, and there's going to be like food there. Yeah, it's just it's really cool. I think that's a really cool discussion to have. I don't know. Well, not cool. I think it's an important discussion to have.
It's no, it's very important.
Yeah. So,
especially for people who feel like they're not equipped enough to like they don't know how to react to things.
Right.
You know.
Right.
And this panel will probably give them like appropriate ways to react to things that won't like cause more problems.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And it's just, it's sometimes dealing with your family can sometimes be harder than dealing with people you're not related to because it's
definitely.
Like you want to keep a connection with your family more so than people you don't know that well. So if something's dividing you, then this is a good way to learn about how to like keep that peace and maybe talk about agreeing to disagree or just being more transparent with your family. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think so too.
Serious topics here on the morning app. But yeah.
Serious.
Is there anything else going on tonight that you guys know of? Are you guys doing anything on a Wednesday night?
I mean,
we have a station meeting.
Oh yeah.
And then
I will be there.
I was like, I hope you didn't forget about it.
No, I'll be there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good times.
Mm-hmm. But other than that, I'm working on all my final
Yeah,
stuff.
that's what I was.
Because I have a lot.
Same.
Like a lot.
I actually put in my reminders. I'm gonna go to bed early tonight because
Yeah.
this for the next 2 days are just gonna be like a bunch of video projects that I need to do.
Yeah, same. Well, not video. I've got audio projects and video projects.
I've got a paper project, an audio project, and then I also 2 of my classes have finals that also have final projects. I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm fine. That's why I was.
I forgot how
Fine,
awkward
okay.
it is to like be over here because I had to like lean forward to like get
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Lexi.
We're not in like a cute little line anymore. You're like across the table.
Yeah.
For
Why'd
our
you switch
listeners
today?
who can't view us, Justin sometimes switches places across the table.
Yeah, did you just kind of like decide that?
Oh,
or-
that camera's out over there.
Oh, it's
I
out.
think-
Oh, okay.
I think Andrew, the man upstairs, is just gonna come down here and fix the camera over there during
The
the break.
man upstairs.
The man
Yeah.
upstairs. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But that's like the deal. Yeah, I'm just like, it's only gonna be like one break of like not seeing you. So I was look at the back of this Dell computer real quick. No
Look at the
biggie.
back of this Dell computer.
Yes. Hey.
Hey.
It's okay. Oh man.
Oh.
What else is going on? I feel like this is like an odd Wednesday. I can't really think of like.
It doesn't feel like a Wednesday.
I know this week has felt really long to me, but every week for the past like 2 weeks it's felt really long to me.
Okay, well, it's like, okay, so I work at a summer camp, and what we say at camp is like the days are super long, but the weeks go by fast.
Yeah.
And that's totally what's happening this
Yeah.
semester. Like, it's been that way all, like,
Because I'm like, how is it already basically the end of November?
it is almost the end
But
of the
these
semester.
weeks
Yeah.
feel like they've been going on for so long.
Yeah. It's
And I
crazy.
like look so forward to the weekend, and then all of a sudden it's over. And then it's like, here we go again.
And then it's Christmas, and we're like, wait, what?
Yeah,
I
and
feel
then I'm like,
it's
well,
fast
gotta
forwarding.
start applying for jobs.
Literally, it's gonna be like February, and I'm gonna be like,
what happened to my
hold
life?
on, wait,
Yeah.
I missed something.
Yeah. I missed something.
I was talking to Kiera a second ago, like Andrew, like the big man upstairs. I love calling him the big man
Yeah,
upstairs. Like
keep
he made like
calling
a
him that.
compilation of like all of our videos down here. Like he'll have it done by the end of the day that he said. So I was like,
Oh yeah, he's gonna submit it to a bunch of.
Yay.
Yeah,
We're gonna have to
it'd be
post that on
awesome.
on the morning app social media. A compilation. of-
Yeah.
all of our
All the
crazy
funniest
shenanigans.
moments.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
There
gonna
have
be
been
awesome.
some funny ones. Remember when we talked about Scooby Doo for like half a show?
Yeah, I do remember that.
Yes. That's a
I
good
don't
time.
even remember how we got there. But
I
we
don't
were
know how
talking
we
Could
got
about
not
there
tell
for a
you.
lot of
I just remember
conversations.
trying to be
mystery
roped in.
machine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
trying to be
Oh,
roped in to
yes.
buy Mystery Machine. I was like, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Wait, we were like
I
talking
remember
about
that.
like driving to. Oh no, I think it was like post college conversation. We're like, we're gonna like all meet up.
Yeah, we're
like,
gonna
years
meet
from
up and
now.
get the mystery machine.
Yeah.
That's what we were talking about. Aw, good times. And Lexi's on board.
Yeah.
Lexi's like, nothing's changed,
Wow.
guys.
Dang, Nate was here for that. Oh
Yeah,
my gosh, he's alive.
R.I.P.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Oh, man.
For the listeners, he's still alive. He's just
He is.
still
Yeah.
kind of sick. You know? Yeah.
I also love the story. So when I made a compilation of the morning app to submit to the IBS Awards, you know,
Uh-huh.
just like audio. And one of my favorite stories is your story of you like telling us about your love shack for the very first time and how that bug,
The praying mantis.
the praying mantis, that was like the funniest story to me. I don't,
Did I tell y'all that I got him? Like we're good now.
Finally,
You
Yeah, I
killed
mean-
him? Or you caught him and let him go?
he said, "I got him."
This.
I just need clarification.
I'm really, he definitely killed him. Look at his face.
Because remember how we said it was illegal? That you
Oh
killed
yeah,
him?
remember?
But then we
looked
like
at-
Googled it and then
I
it
know,
said,
it's not actually
yeah,
illegal,
I was
but
like,
I just
oh,
proved
so
that.
we're good. So I was like,
You want to
when I-
confess anything, Justin?
Listen, after that show, I was like, I guess when I see him again, like,
It's going down.
yeah, and he was really scary. He's like 1'0".
What?
So I'm joking. Okay, okay.
That's
He's
like
like,
the length of my forearm.
okay, I take it back. He's like, okay,
He's probably
how many
like,
inches is that? He was so tall.
probably like 5 inches.
That's like 5 inches.
That's 5 inches. Okay, that's half a foot, almost. Still, that
No,
was so
I will
terrifying.
say for a bug, that's a very large bug. 5
So-
inches.
He's a
I
praying
didn't-
mantis.
Okay, what was I supposed to do to catch him? A bucket or
Pray
something?
with him.
So you killed him.
I did not want to pray with him.
You're
just
admitting
look at
that
him
you
and
killed
just
him?
go.
You killed him.
Okay, first I just threw a shoe at him and I missed him and he like flew. and
See,
he was
that's
like-
why you never throw anything, because then they just fly away and then you lose them again.
Yeah, I literally, that's what happened. I like lost him for another 2 days and he popped up. I literally came home. He was chilling on my bed. He was like, what up?
Chilling on your bed. He's like,
Yeah,
man, what's
yeah.
that?
All
He
right.
was talking to me and
okay.
everything. Or are you about to go to break
Yeah,
right
we
now?
have to go to break
Okay,
because
cool. I'll just
Lexi
bring it up
doesn't
after
wanna
break.
hear
I don't want to
anymore
hear
of
about
this
it.
story.
Okay,
Okay.
we'll be right back on the morning app.
The Morning App on 90.5 WASU.
Hi, I'm Jake Smith, director and actor of This Is App TV. This is JC. He uses the camera. This is App TV films in your favorite spots, which could be the SRC, because you know. Smoothies. Tune in to This Is App TV Saturday nights at 5:30 on watchapptv.com or youtube.com/apptv. It's pretty good. Yeah.
Hello, this is Ozzy Oswald, and I invite you to join us here on App TV for Religion and Life, the program that asks hard questions about religion and its impact on the world. Explore how religion matters on Religion and Life here on App TV.
Tune in to Upload App State Wednesday night at 8 on watchapptv.com or youtube.com/apptv. Enjoy.
it off. She's like, break.
I'm sorry.
I was looking at the clock for like 5 minutes.
What were you like
and I did it.
on? Were we like on 8:14 or something, or?
No, it's fine.
What? I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Okay,
I'm gonna take off my jacket.
I was
Sorry
gonna
if
say
you're
a lot
rustling.
of
Okay, we can wait for you first.
I just want to hear Justin finish his story because he said that the praying mantis was sitting on his bed.
Okay. It was
talking
sitting on my
to
bed.
him, and I don't believe it.
It wasn't like
I don't
actually
believe it,
talking.
Justin.
I was over exaggerating. Wait, that's a really
Talking.
nice little jacket there.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. Okay. It's like a
That's
jacket
a really
underneath
nice
the
little
jacket.
jacket there.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, he was like chilling on my bed, and I think I like just got a broom, hit him towards like the window, and then I just like threw like multiple shoes at it, and yeah, it was like a pile of shoes on top of him. I didn't like wear any of these shoes for like a week or so, and I was like, oh, like went and checked on him. He was gone.
Went and checked on him.
So
Yeah. So you didn't go check on him immediately after?
No,
you
I
threw
was
the
just like,
shoes?
it was like a pile. I was like, there's no way he could have survived that. I just kept throwing stuff.
So the way you're describing this, I want to ask, were you or were you not screaming the entire time?
I was deaf.
Yeah, I'm
I wasn't. I wasn't.
Yeah, like I literally just see you like freaking out,
throwing the shoe,
randomly throwing
going in
things
your
across
closet,
the
throwing
room, not
everything
even
you
being
own.
close to hitting
Okay,
him.
I wasn't screaming, but I was just kind of like panting. I was like, I just throwing stuff. Wasn't screaming from the top of my lungs because I feel like that would like freaked out my roommates that were like in the main house, just like, oh my
People
gosh,
would have
Justin's
thought you were in
outside.
danger.
No, I was fine.
Okay.
But yeah, that was the end
Look
of
at me,
that
they're
story.
like, Justin, what happened?
Find
You're
out
like,
I'm just like
"The
sweating.
praying mantis!"
I'm just like sweating and stuff. Just like, I got him. It's been a month, but I mean, I don't know how he survived. Like, how long can you survive without like any food or anything?
I don't know. I
He's
think praying
probably eating
mantis is.
food.
He was probably eating the drywall or something. Like,
Holy, wait, stop.
you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. He's probably fine.
Well, don't praying mantises eat like spiders and like?
Yeah, he was probably just
So
eating
there
all
were
the other
probably
bugs in your
spider-
house.
Yeah, there were probably other bugs in your house that he was eating.
I
and you
just didn't know about.
Yeah, for sure. Like that's
I
In the
definitely.
waking hours. The witching hours.
You shouldn't have killed him. He was killing the other bugs in your house
I
for
just
you.
didn't even know about
He
it.
would not have hurt you. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, he just scared me. But you shouldn't like kill things that scare you.
So you
Like,
did kill him.
and
Like snakes. People always do this. People will see like a black snake in their backyard and they'll kill it or they'll
Those are
remove it.
harmless.
Black snakes are harmless. And you know what they do? They get rid of like the rodents and the bugs that you don't want in your yard. So by getting rid of a black snake and by killing it, you're not helping anything. You're hurting your house and your yard actually. So fun fact, instead of getting spooked by a black snake, don't touch it. Let it do its thing because
The
it's
only
not
thing
going
I
to
can
hurt
think
you.
of though is if you have a dog.
Yeah,
if
but
you
I
have
don't
a
even
dog
think. Yeah.
And like you're worried that they'll get bit, even if it's not poisonous. Like you still don't want your dog to get bit by a snake.
I understand that.
And dogs are very curious about snakes.
Yeah.
So
That's a good point.
that's the only reason I could think of that.
Yeah.
Like you would want to keep or want
Do
to
blacks would they? Yeah. If you have a small dog, for sure, I guess I would not want that.
like black snakes aren't that large, but
But like if you don't have to worry about a pet or like it's not anywhere near where your pet would go, just leave the snakes alone.
yeah,
thanks.
they're usually coiled up like near
Yeah.
like hoses or
Yeah.
random places like that. So
Yeah.
maybe behind a shed if
Mhm.
you have a shed,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
or in the shed.
Oof.
Very well could be in the shed.
It's a good
So,
point. Be
watch
careful when you
your
open those
sheds,
doors.
people.
The snake come flying out.
A snake.
There he goes.
A snake
Th-
come
that's
flying
that-
out.
That's your country accent for
The
the
snake
show.
will come flying out. Are you guys having trouble with ladybugs? Are you guys having ladybug problems?
No,
No,
I
what?
wish I did.
No?
Wait,
This happens in my apartment every year. It's been happening for like 3 years
like
now.
in the winter?
Yeah, in the
Oh.
winter, I get like a ladybug infestation.
Like in
my
the corners
apartment.
usually, I'm guessing?
Yeah, like above my door and the windows, and then sometimes they get. So my ceiling, it's like a vaulted ceiling. Thank you. Those are the words.
You're welcome.
It's vaulted, so it like goes up, right? And so there are like some ladybugs just in the corners of these vaulted ceilings that I can't reach. So
Could
now
be
it's like.
worse.
I know, that's the thing. They're so harmless and they're kind of cute. So it's like, oh, I don't want to kill them. But then my roommate sometimes we'll have like 20 ladybugs just surrounding the window at once.
my God.
And my roommate will just get the vacuum and just like suck them up in the vacuum.
That's terrible.
Wait, that's so
I
funny.
know, it's so sad. What are we supposed to do though? There's like 20 I'm not kidding you. It's a ladybug infestation.
But like, are they harmless?
I mean, yeah, but they keep flying and buzzing. Like we're trying to watch TV, and they're like 3 ladybugs just fly across the screen.
Oh, I thought they were just like. It's like hit each other in front of the TV.
Colliding in front.
Fall down.
It's just like midair accident.
I'm like, oh, not the ladybugs ran into each other.
Someone call the ladybug police.
It's like,
yeah. No, and last year I went to like the office of my complex and I said, hey, this is gonna sound a little dramatic, but we have an infestation of ladybugs. I'm just wondering if there's anything we can do to keep them out, or like if there's anything maintenance can do, like if there's a hole in our window or something, what's up? And she was like, no, this just happens every year. We can't do anything about it. And I was like,
geez, what complex do you live in?
Gosh, dang it. University Highlands.
Gosh, my landlord will be on top of that in a second.
Yeah. Well, I think it's just the fact that, like, you can't, like, go into an apartment and just, like, kill all the ladybugs, but there's no way for them to know where exactly they're coming in from.
Yeah.
Because they can, like, squeeze themselves under door frames. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, whatever.
Well, yeah, that's...
At least they're not, like, cockroaches or stink bugs or
Facts.
something. I'll get an occasional stink bug in my apartment, but I just pick them up and put them outside.
What does a stink bug even smell like? I get them. That's probably like the most common bug that like I see inside my house.
If you step on them,
is it really that
that's
bad?
what happens.
It's only smelly if you like squish it or step on it.
Is it really that bad of a smell? Like, is it like?
I doubt. I don't think I've ever actually
You
smelt
know?
a stink bug.
I don't know.
I think an odor releases, but it's so small that it's like probably not even that noticeable.
I can't really notice it, but
I think it's more so like to avoid being
eaten,
right? And so I think probably like
it probably tastes bad.
Yeah,
if you like
people, not people, but like other animals or bugs that try.
If you're trying to eat a stink bug, don't, because it tastes bad.
You guys in the country.
My headphones just fell off my head, and now my hair is stuck in them.
Jason, have you never done that country accent?
Huh?
Yeah, have you never
I think
done
you should try it.
You need to
I've
join
done it
us.
before, but I'm just like,
When if you tried?
You gonna squish the stink bug?
why am I like? I just choked trying to do. I was like, yee.
That.
Yee. Okay, there we go. Yee. Yee. Is that good enough?
No, that's
That's not it.
that gives me nightmares.
You have to say
like
really?
people just driving down the road going yee yee. I hate. Yeah, it's okay.
I love that.
It's funny though.
Like on the App State game days, I'm like, yee yee. I just like screaming at everybody. Yee yee. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, it's like a call and response. That's literally what it is.
My mating call. Yee yee.
What we should do is have the call and response across the field, like yee, ha, yee, ha.
That would be the most App State thing I've ever heard.
All right, everyone listening, we're starting that this Saturday. This game
At the
is
football
coming
game,
up.
If you hear
Texas
ha,
State.
shout yee.
Oh my God.
Oh
I
my
really
God.
hope we do that.
Everybody asks
Oh,
yee how,
you said
but
you're trying to go on
nobody
the field,
ever
right?
asks how yee.
Wait, is everybody going to the game on Saturday? 'Cause
Yeah.
It's supposed to rain.
Yes, sir.
Not again.
It's also like our last home game, but technically not because we have the Sun Belt Championship. If we keep on winning, like we would be the ones that host it.
Has this not happened like 4 times now?
Yeah.
Our home games keep getting horrible weather.
Yes.
Sorry.
Not my
This is
senior year.
Well, it's like
come
technically our
on.
last regular season home game, but like if we win it, which we most likely
We-
will, we will.
What is
Will-
Texas State's record?
A 0 to 100 or something like that. They're
0
really
to
bad.
100.
0 to 100 real quick.
Yeah, they're really bad.
Out of them,
But like also,
They're the real yeehaws.
I was like, I went to the sports rap last night to what happened? I mean, they are the real yeehaws. I went to sports rap last night to interview Philip for a package for Dr. Walsh's class, and they told me that we're like eligible for the Cotton Bowl only
yeah, that's what I
if
thought.
like a specific top, like it's not the Power 5. We're like in the Group 5 or whatever.
Right.
It's like right outside of it. Cincinnati, if they lose to Temple on Saturday, we can go to the Cotton Bowl, possibly. So,
Are they going to? Do you think? Are they going to lose?
I mean, anything's possible in college football.
That's very true.
Anything. So, if Temple's record 7-3, if they're like mad and just like, let's just beat a top 25 team, like they could
Yeah.
end up helping us get into the Cotton Bowl. But
Go
the Cotton Bowl
Temple.
will be in Texas, Dallas, Texas. That would be really cool.
Let's go back to Dallas, Lexi.
Let's do it.
I'd really love to go to Dallas, but also if it's like in New Orleans, I'd love to go to New Orleans.
Yeah, New Orleans
too.
is awesome. Also, my friend, probably not listening to this because she doesn't live in Boone or whatever, but she lives in New Orleans. She goes to Tulane University. She has a shotgun house basically right in the middle of New Orleans.
Mhm.
So if we go, we've got a place to stay.
Ooh,
Shotgun house?
So fun.
Yeah.
What's a shotgun house? Is
Yeah,
it-
I
Oh,
don't know
so
that
a
means.
shotgun house is like.
there a
Here,
gun
wait.
in every room?
yeah.
Tell us when we get back from break.
Okay, yeah, I'll tease it. I'll let you know what a
Okay.
shotgun
Uh-oh.
house is.
All right. This is the morning app.
The Morning App on 90.5 WASU.
Hi, I'm Jake Smith, director and actor of This is App TV. This is JC. He uses the camera. This is App TV films in your favorite spots, which could be the SRC. Because, you know, smoothies. Tune in to This is App TV Saturday nights at 5:30 on watchapptv.com or youtube.com/apptv. It's pretty good. Yeah.
Hello, this is Ozzy Ostwald, and I invite you to join us here on App TV for Religion and Life, the program that asks hard questions about religion and its impact on the world. Explore how religion matters on Religion and Life here on App TV.
Tune in to Up Late App State Wednesday night at 8 on watchapptv.com or youtube.com/apptv. Enjoy.
Is it me? Hello? Okay, here we go.
Are you on?
Wait,
Hello?
okay. Is everything good?
Hello?
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 Hey, it's me and Lexi and Kiera.
It's
We're
me,
all the
Lexi,
people
and Kiera.
that just like tuned in.
See, that's kind of it.
Oh, I did it.
A little bit.
That was a little bit of a
Yeah.
country accent.
Oh, I always
That's
go
not
straight to
it. I
that.
don't know how
I'm
you keep
really
doing that. That's
sorry.
not
You
it.
just like panic and go to yee.
That's like the only like country. The only country vocab
I see it
have.
happening in your face. Like
That's like
what's
when I
happening.
did my Australian accent and I was like, shrimp on the barbie for $9.99. It's like
$9.99.
I only know like 2 things.
Just that one ad from like Outback or something. Oh,
Outback steak.
That is like the
$49 for $9.99.
stereotypical Australian thing.
Yeah, shrimp
on the barbie.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, what else do people in the country say? Yeah.
They
That's
say
all I got.
everything that other people say.
Sorry.
They
Oh.
speak. They speak.
They speak?
Yeah. They don't just go yee yee because that's.
How are you doing
just a
today?
sound.
Yay. What? No, I'm asking how you doing. Yay. Yay.
Yay. Okay, guys.
Oh.
Remember, I have to tell you what a shotgun house is.
Yes.
So, context for listeners. Earlier, we mentioned maybe possibly going to New Orleans. My friend lives in a shotgun house in downtown New Orleans. A shotgun house is basically, they're like really popular in New Orleans. They were built, like a lot of them were built like Civil War time kind of. The reason it's called a shotgun house is because every room, it's like a very narrow house, and every room is essentially just behind each other. So you have to walk through all the other rooms to get to.
Interesting.
And the reason it's called a shotgun house is because the way it's set up is you can shoot a shotgun from one end and it'll go through every single room in the house.
And it's only one floor.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can have like 2-story shotgun houses, but the floor plan is essentially going to be set up the same way. So like my friend's house, you walk in and then you can like turn right and you go into the kitchen and then you keep going and you go into the living room. Then you have to go back through the living room, back through the kitchen, and then you go through like a bathroom, and then you go through her roommate's room, and then you go through her other roommate's room, and then you go to her room, and then there's another bathroom. So you like have to walk through all the other rooms essentially to like get
That
to
is
your-
wild.
Yeah. But the way that they set it up, they like built a wall kind of, so when you walk through the other rooms there's still like privacy.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Cuz like if you want to go to the kitchen at 1 a.m. and you're the room in the very back, you have to open like 3 doors to even get to the kitchen, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So it's very interesting. It's really cool. Like I think it's cool how when you go to New Orleans, a lot of houses are built like that. Because
That's
it
so
also
interesting, yeah.
it allows you to build more because they're narrow, you know. So there's more room for houses.
Well, it's just deep. It's a
right.
deep
It's
house,
just
but
a
it's
lot
not
deeper.
a wide house.
Yeah. So it's pretty cool.
That's
It's like
cool.
interesting how they're set up.
Yeah, I've never heard of that before. Like, is that the only place that those? Probably not.
No, yeah. They're definitely in other places. I think New Orleans, it's just really popular there.
Virginia,
I don't know
I feel
if
like
it's-
might have something
Probably,
like that.
yeah.
But
But yeah, it's a cool.
Okay.
It's pretty cool.
yeah.
Noted.
I think
sounds
they're also
nice.
like usually a little less expensive, like a little more.
I feel like the price of living down there is just like cheap in general, though.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I think like if you're gonna live like right on, like in New Orleans,
Like near like Bourbon Street, like that's
right,
kind of expensive.
I feel like that's gonna be expensive. Or like
Yeah.
if you live like in Metairie or like out kind of right outside New Orleans, that's a little more expensive. But I think you can get a pretty well priced house, or like right in New Orleans.
I've always wanted to go there.
It's so nice.
Have you never been?
No, I've never been there.
I went there for a spring break my sophomore year. Yeah, sophomore year. And
Spring break, crazy probably.
It was actually pretty insane. I'm not gonna lie, but like everything was so cheap there. Like I think I spent like maybe I was there for 4.5 days. Spent maybe like $80 on food. Everything was so cheap.
Wow, that's not
that's
bad
great.
at all.
Like incredibly cheap.
And man, like their like food there, I mean anywhere you go, so good. But like
Cajun everything.
yeah, it's kind of crazy in general, but if you go during like Mardi Gras or just like any holiday, it's insane.
St. Patty's Day.
Yeah. I've been cuz my friend lives there, so I've been 4 times now, I think. But yeah, it's so fun just like walking down the streets, you know, like a bourbon bourbon street.
I didn't even say squeal. I was like, who's squealing?
But then like Jackson Square, you know, there's always like bands playing and there's always live music, and it's so good. Like the live music that goes on in New Orleans. It's come to a point where my friends and I have sat in the streets of New Orleans for like 2 hours just listening to music.
Oh wow, beautiful. That's really
That's
cool.
where jam bands go to thrive, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
But just like
people make their living off of like busking in New Orleans because you get so much money from like tourists just tipping you.
Yeah. But man, it was just, I didn't know Mardi Gras like lasted for so long. I thought it was like just like a week-long thing. It was like all month. Like we like came like the week after like the main Mardi Gras thing, and like people were like still like throwing necklaces at us and stuff. We're like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Just like every 5 minutes, somebody like, hey, love you. And we're like, oh, love you too.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks. Just
That's
like left
so
like
funny.
20 beads. It was great.
Yeah.
So much love in that city. Oh my gosh. Like my my Uber driver. Uber Java.
My Uber driver.
I've never been to Uber Java. She was just like, yeah, we have so much heart. Like we've like really done like a good job like rebuilding since like Katrina and stuff.
Yeah.
Like that city is just.
Yeah, you can still see so much damage around it, but like the community is still, like obviously they still have work to do when it comes to, you know, like funds and community, but it's yeah.
I mean, it's been like what, almost 15 years since that. It was 2005, right?
And they're still affected by it. It's crazy.
Yeah.
There's like lasting effects. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, for sure. It's still definitely like attempting to rebuild is a big thing, especially like since New Orleans is such a touristy city. People go in there and like the people who live in New Orleans like full time, like they're the residents of New Orleans. It's hard for them to like be moving forward when there's so many tourists. You know what I'm saying, if that makes sense?
Yeah.
So I like spoke to somebody about it, you know, and she was just saying like we are really trying to rebuild the community. It can be hard when there are so many like temporary residents in New Orleans, because there aren't as many people like giving input on change and stuff like that. But she said that they're definitely like moving forward and making positive steps. So yeah. Also, you were talking about, do you guys hear?
Yeah, what is that?
Was that from that or this?
The volume on the computer and my laptop are down. This is happening. Oh, wait. That's what it is.
I was like barely.
I was like, I can hear somebody talking in my headphones
like, that's
right now.
Christina. She's our news director. And
That's
that
so
was
funny.
That was our news break for this hour, but we don't play it because we're on air. But it was up a little bit. It was
barely
like,
up.
yeah, look at.
That's so weird.
See?
That's crazy.
That was weird. Sorry. That was
No,
like
you're
a
fine.
little like, it was like.
Yeah, I was in the middle of talking and I heard this like little voice.
Yeah, the volume was just a little bit up on that one, but I turned it down, so now you
That's so
shouldn't hear it.
funny.
But I was like, who? Do we have another person? Hello?
Somebody in here?
Is a ghost? It's a ghost.
He's a
What in
ghost.
the world? Okay. I was like barely up. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, sorry about that, everyone.
it's
That was
fine.
really weird.
That happens.
We were all like, what?
Yeah, I started.
Happening?
I like lost my train of thought. I was talking and I was.
Yeah, sorry. That was super distracting. My fault.
No, that's okay. Basically, New Orleans is a great place. You should.
Yeah, I really want to go. Like, it's on my list. Ever since, well, it was before this, but like, Princess and the Frog, you know.
Yeah,
I love
right.
that movie.
Oh yeah.
Good movie.
It's just like seriously, like if you want to be in like a happy, dancey, good mood, it's just so fun. There's so many places that are like.
Cause I'm
cool.
almost there.
Yeah. Audubon Park, Audubon Zoo, like there's just so many.
They have a zoo?
Yeah.
That's fun.
Oh, I thought you were gonna start playing music or something.
No, so I mean I can if you want me to.
No. No.
Should I?
No.
Hey, listen.
Should I?
Somebody tell Lexi to stop.
Lexi, listen.
No. No.
I have such a good time.
Justin starts bawling.
Wow, are you really about to cry right now? Okay, I'll turn it down.
I can't really hear it. I can't hear it anymore. Is it gone? Is it off? Oh, bless.
This time I just was like,
You guys don't understand. Like, everyone listening does not understand how much fun it is. to
Justin
play
just
that.
sat
And
through
everyone
that.
just
I'm
reacts.
am I like numb to it now? It's just like
You're like, it's like
Electric
you've been
shock.
like,
Ugh.
It's like so painful that all you can do is sit through it.
Well, hey.
I think it's hilarious.
I think it's hilarious too.
Yeah.
Haha.
Oh my gosh.
Ha ha ha. All right, we have to get a break anyway, so we'll be right back
break,
on the
baby.
morning app.
These crazy college kids, they don't know what they're talking about.
The Morning App on 90.5 WASU.
Hi, I'm Jake Smith, director and actor of This Is App TV. This is JC. He uses the camera. This is App TV films in your favorite spots, which could be the SRC. Because, you know, smoothies. Tune in to This Is App TV Saturday nights at 5:30 on watchapptv.com or youtube.com/apptv. It's pretty good. Yeah.
Hello, this is Ozzy Oswald, and I invite you to join us here on App TV for Religion and Life, the program that asks hard questions about religion and its impact on the world. Explore how religion matters on Religion and Life here on App TV.
Tune in to Up Late App State Wednesday night at 8 on watchapptv.com or youtube.com/apptv. Enjoy.
Oh my god. Woo!
Oh man.
What it do, baby? What it do?
What it do, baby?
What it do? 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 It's hump day in the high country. That's all I got. That's all I got. What? It's hump day in the high country? You know?
I was so caught off guard by that song, but I loved it.
Oh, thanks. Wait. You want to make like a new
In
intro?
the high country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
good.
beautiful.
It rhymed.
Wait, I really appreciate that. I can rhyme every now and then. Yeah.
What rhymes with country?
Country.
Another
wait,
country.
Hold up. Country.
The other country. Sun tree.
Wait, does anything
Country.
rhyme with the word country? I don't think I've ever thought about that.
Well,
the word tree rhymes with country. Country
I
rhymes.
live in the country and I'm thumping and yeah, there you go. Thumping. Country thumping. Nope.
No. That is an ing
No,
word.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
really
like-
tried to make it rhyme. Well, I really tried to make it rhyme. Okay.
Country.
Well, country rhymes technically with a bunch of
Sundry.
things. but-
Sundry is a word. I don't know what it means.
I love this country. I'm about to climb a tree. There you go. Tree. Boom. I got you.
Also
Okay.
number of syllables. But...
Okay, it's not the same amount of syllables, but country and tree still rhyme. Okay. Why are you making that face for, Lexi?
Just it's fine. It's fine.
What?
Yep.
I really do.
Guys,
try
if
my
you
best
can't
sometimes.
feel this through your radio waves, there's a lot of tension in the room.
Yeah.
I'm just asking, and I don't think that counts. But doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's your song. Not mine.
It's your song. Creative freedom, man. I'm not going to give you any input.
Facts.
Have you
No.
guys
Do whatever I
seen,
want.
speaking of tension, have you guys seen that video of somebody who uploaded a video of the Chuck E. Cheese? You know those like animatronic...
Oh yeah, the tension is like.
And they're like, there's a lot of tension in this band. And the Chuck E. Cheese band members are just like turning their heads, looking at each other. It's so creepy and it's so
I think
funny.
it's like the purple piano player guy. And he's just like,
And then like the guitar player, they're just like... like, I think they're definitely broken, but they're just like staring at each other. And somebody says...
Just, like,
Do they
completely
usually
off.
speak? I thought they were just
They
doing like
sing.
normally.
There's usually music, right?
there's like music
There was
playing.
music.
And they just kind of like move.
They're playing music.
In the
You
video
know?
though, it was quiet. I thought it was like broken because there was no
maybe.
music, and they were
No,
just like turning
He
their
was like,
heads
hmm.
and looking at each other, and it was really funny and kind of creepy.
I think that's what they normally do though. They just didn't have music.
there was just no
Yeah.
music, so it looks
Which is
like
that's why it's funny. But I was like, this is what they always do, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been a while since I've been to Chuck E. Cheese, but
I kind of want to pull up. I think it's like an arcade type thing now.
Yeah, let's
Nah.
pull up to Chuck E. Cheese. Where's the closest one?
What?
no.
Why are you
We're going to
saying no?
Frankie's or Dave and Buster's instead.
Dave
Chuck
and
E. Cheese
Buster's.
is so overrated.
Dave and Buster's has more options when it comes to games, I will say.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
but-
their food's
Frankie's
probably better.
has go-karts. I don't know if Dave and Buster's has that. I'm pretty sure.
I don't think so. I've never been to Frankie's.
Frankie's is so
Okay,
fun.
but Chuck E. Cheese like has those really like nasty pieces of pizza
Yeah.
and they're like reused and
So you're trying to get some of that?
heck yeah.
I'm not. I'm trying to have fun in life.
I mean, you can always have fun at Chuck E. Cheese.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can.
No.
When have you ever had a
It's
bad time at Chuck?
dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what?
That's where the creepy old men go that want to like.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
No,
That's what Chuck E. Cheese is. That's what I'm saying.
I thought Chuck E. Cheese was for children.
I
It
thought
is,
it was
that's-
too.
Creepy old men go to Chuck E. Cheese?
Yeah.
I feel like more creepy old men would go to Dave and Buster's, right?
Yeah.
Oh really?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
I've never been to Dave and Buster's.
Oh.
Oh.
I've
See, I
been to
went one
Frankie's.
time.
Frankie's is
Suggested
so
it.
fun. It's very
Dave and
expensive, though.
Buster's is like basically adult Chuck E. Cheese, is essentially what it is.
I just don't like Chuck E. Cheese. My sister punched Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh yeah.
I remember when I met your mom, she told me that story, and I loved it.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
She loves telling that story.
It's so
'Cause she was like,
funny.
I was there. I was there.
I want to meet your
mean-
sister just because I want to see the infamous person who.
And I'm always like,
punched
I
Chuck
wasn't
E.
there, but I'm
Cheese.
sure it was hilarious.
Yeah. That's so funny. If I were a mascot.
Yeah, imagine getting punched
and
by
I
like
got
a
punched.
2-year-old. I love it.
I would die. I was actually I was my high school's mascot.
Yeah.
So I was a panther. We had two mascots. We had a boy panther and a girl panther, and we just kind of me and somebody
Wait, yeah,
else
I
would
remember you
switch.
telling me that.
And the Panthers, the costumes were like torn, and like the screen where the eyes were was like gone, and one of the gloves was missing. So it's just like super like ratchet and creepy. And I will never forget the time I was dressed up as a Panther, and I'm like running around like up by the concessions, you know, like taking pictures. Some little kid comes up to me and he goes, "I can see your eyes." I was like, and like I'm not supposed to say anything. I'm a mascot. I'm supposed to be silent. So I was like,
I thought you were just like, The kid's like,
noise. I was like,
oh my gosh. He was like, I know that there's a person in there. And I was like, what? Walked away. I don't know how to respond. You know, like most time when you're a mascot, like people are kind of with you and they can like do your talking for you.
Yeah.
Well, it was high school, so they don't have like a mascot escort. So it's just me walking around.
It's like one hand out. Just like...
I put on like a standard, like just a black glove, and the other hand was like the Panther's claw. I was missing a tail, like the whole thing.
What happened? You guys got beat up or something? Whoever the last mascot was?
I guess. Like it was, and you know they hadn't washed that thing in years.
Did it smell bad?
It smelled so bad.
Ew.
I put like I literally
That is
taped
so bad.
ice packs around my stomach because it was so hot and gross in there. It's pretty
And you
funny.
got
like
paid for
watch
this?
that.
Oh no, I didn't get paid. Are you kidding?
Why did you do it?
I don't know. I really wanted to be the mascot.
How do you even like wash a mascot like suit? Do you like have to take it to the dry cleaners?
Yeah,
or something?
Probably. Which,
I'm
you
guessing.
know, high schools, once again, they don't care enough to do that.
Jeez, I'm really sorry.
No, it's okay. I think it's...
Hey, you should go back to your school and see if the same costume is being used right
I
now.
honestly should. Sometimes I always go through my mom's pictures because she posted a photo of me in the costume, and I'm like waving, and I think you can see that I don't have, like I'm missing a glove.
I mean, funny story to like tell like later on in life or like right now.
I know, right?
Jeez,
Yeah,
I'm
what an
sorry.
adventure that
Oh,
is.
I did get free like drinks from concessions, but obviously that was because they wanted to avoid me from overheating. They're like, we need to give her free
I would've
drinks or
taken all
she's
the
gonna
drinks.
overheat.
I would've
Did you
sold
like
them
have to
out.
like pull up like your mask?
Yeah, I had to like go into the locker room, like run into the building, and like chug, put the head back on, go back out on the field.
That's insane.
Oh, one time I got in trouble by the cheerleading coach because I picked up one of the cheerleaders' pom-poms and like ran a lap, and I was just like, like throwing the pom-poms in the air, and she was like, "Don't touch the cheerleaders' things," and I was like,
I'm the mascot.
I'm a mascot. I'm supposed to be doing funny things.
Throws it back up.
I was like, that's not fair. Are you kidding me? The mascot's
Golly.
supposed to rile people up.
That's funny.
But yeah, it was a throwback to that. I almost I should have auditioned to be the mascot here at App.
My friend Max was actually the mascot here. I didn't realize that till he graduated. It was really funny.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, he like just posted a picture on Instagram. Was like, it was so great being the mascot. Blah blah. I was like, you were the mascot this entire time. I was like, oh, I thought I told you. And I was like,
Oh my god! I know
allowed to
that.
tell
Isn't it
people.
supposed to be a secret? Like there's
yeah, but I don't know. Like we were like all like in a friend group together. So I was like, okay, I thought you would have like told us.
right,
Or something.
or at least yeah,
Yeah.
it
So
would
I
have
was
been
just like,
hinted at
oh.
or something.
Yeah. Because he's
That's
like
so
actually like
funny.
very tall, and like the mascot that we have now is like a lot shorter.
Yeah.
If you guys like haven't noticed, but yeah.
Okay, well here's a very far away picture of me. You can't really tell how ratchet the costume is, but that's me, for the people in the Facebook stream, with the like bow on my head, all the way down.
So there was like a female panther and a male panther.
Yeah, and the
Wow.
girl panther had like lipstick on and like a bow, and it was really weird. And I never wanted to be the girl panther, but you know,
Oh man.
it was really fun. It it was a good time being the mascot.
That does sound fun.
Yeah.
Well, it is almost our time up. I won't be here on Friday. But they both will be. Right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm
Everyone
guessing
tried-
Scott will
Scott
be
will be here. He's
Yes.
here every Friday with us
Yeah.
from now on.
Yes. So
Wanna hit up
So-
Tyler?
Yeah.
she won't. She's not in town.
Oh,
She won't be in town.
we'll hit up somebody else. Maybe we can have Noah on.
Yeah.
again or
Yeah.
something.
Okay. I'll text you.
But yeah, sorry. I'm sorry. Yep.
We got Alexi. We're boring.
I'm so tired. I'm very sorry. But we still have 20 seconds, so hope everyone has a really good Wednesday. Weather update for you. Hi, today is 47.
What are you doing? What is she doing?
What is happening?
With
I'm not really sure.
It's sunny and
it's not
supposed to.
It's 9 o'clock now.
Maybe rain a little bit. Okay, we're gonna get. All right, we will see you back here on Friday.